What is up, everyone? I'm going to give you guys my Switch 2 review and why I think you guys are a little over dramatic on the pricing stuff. So throughout this video I'm going to be playing some original games that were upgraded upgraded to Nintendo Switch 2, like Smash Bros. Well, maybe not Smash Bros, but they're definitely gonna make one. So let's get into it. So the best way to describe Nintendo Switch 2 prices is probably the best we're gonna get. Now, don't look at me be like, hey, you're being too good to Nintendo. We want easier Switch 2 prices. We don't want your shenanigans. I'm gonna click off this video. Well, the thing is, inflation is going to happen sooner or later in every single country. So the thing is, Nintendo Switch 2 is going to stay the price that it is now. And within like a couple of years from now, the Switch 2 is going to probably be one of the cheapest systems. And so, same on games. Games are $80 now, but they were back in the day too. Like, what's it called? Super Mario World was $80 to $60 in most of the countries. So, yeah, they were paying full Switch prices for games with like 16-bit graphics. And so, like, you see that now. It's like that, like, we get a subscription for like $5 a month or something like that. And so you guys gotta remember, like, we all are in this state. We are all being like, hey, why is Nintendo Switch 2 prices so high? Well, I gave you your answers. It's the Switch 2 pricing. It's the inflation. It's the everything. And so Switch 2 prices right now are $500. Within a couple of years, it's probably like, so the actual currency is going to still be $500, but the pricing will technically be like, say if we were in the future, and it's like 3 years from now that the Nintendo Switch 2 is actually cheap. Well, say on average you work at like McDonald's, that usually, like in age right now, that usually pay $15 an hour. Well, now it's going to be $30 an hour. Now think about Switch 2 pricing. They priced it smartly. On to the next topic. Like, you whiny babies about the Switch 2 pricing. Next topic, we're going to talk about Mario Kart. And I'll be playing Mario Kart. Yeah. Mario Kart 64. Good game. So, what I'm thinking on Mario Kart, like, Mario Kart World is awesome. So, when you guys think, oh hey, Mario Kart Deluxe had 96 tracks? This and Mario Kart World only has what, like 12? Well, now think of it in another way. Mario Kart World Mario Kart World. Let's think about that. Mario Kart World. It's a whole freaking world. Now, and they also gave a new mode. What's it called? Knockout. Knockout is awesome as well. But they did that in place of the other tracks. They also gave you the free option to just have you pick your course. Now the thing is, you can go from course to course, and that equals as one track. Course to course. Like, that is a lot of tracks. There's 12 tracks, 12 times what? Like 12 times 12? What is that? Hang on, let me do simple math here. 12 times 12 is, I believe, 240. Why am I so confused right now? 240. I feel like I should be correct. Anyway, that's a lot of tracks. I believe 240. And they're going to be bringing classic battle modes and stuff like that. They're probably also going to be bringing DLC. And you're going to be like, wait, how are they going to bring DLC? Now, search up DLC on YouTube. Mario Kart World DLC. You're probably going to see something like I made DLC for Mario Kart World. Watch that video. Now tell me it's not possible for there to be a DLC in Mario Kart World. It is possible. It is very, very possible. We are probably going to be getting a DLC for Mario Kart World. It's not going to be impossible. Mario Kart World is awesome. And the characters, I feel like you guys are a little whiny about because of how each costume takes up a whole slot. Like, sure, I get you there, but like, it's a Mario Kart game. Why would you want to click into a character? Sure, it's organized, but like, then again, if you hit X in the character screen, you're going to see all the characters lined up and organized. So it's not a downgrade, guys. It's literally way more characters, and all the creatures are awesome. I love being able to play as Goomba and Piranha Plant and stuff like that. Of course, I'm missing Petey Piranha, but yeah, everyone misses everyone misses Petey Piranha. Mario Kart World is awesome in its own ways. They brought back this place, Moo Moo Meadows. This is Moo Moo Farm, but Moo Moo Meadows is awesome. Koopa Troopa Beach too. That first came out on this N64. And so like, what I'm wondering about you guys is like I'm dumbfounded. You're dumbfounded about it. Like, that's how surprised I am that you guys are actually complaining about probably one of the best Mario Kart worlds. Best Mario Kart. Like, this is the first Mario Kart we get to play free roam, where it's a massive interconnected world. Not just like, oh hey, let's play these two tracks and then get over with it. Well, you can play track to track. Anyway, that's probably it for Mario Kart World. Mario Kart World is awesome. You guys are I don't know how to say it. Of course, when I'm referring to you guys, it's not like, oh hey, you're this and you can't change that. It's more if you don't think Mario Kart World is worth it. Mario Kart World is worth it. Like, worth it. Like, yeah. Mario Kart World is worth it, $80. I just don't think you really need a camera for the system. That's just kind of stupid, but then again, Anyway, on to the next game. I'm gonna play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I'm talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I don't have the expansion pack for the N64, so I can't play it. So I'm gonna be playing something else. I'm gonna be playing, I don't know, we'll see. Diddy Kong Racing. Now it's not a downgrade from Mario. I mean, sure it's a downgrade from Mario Kart, but like it's the closest thing I got to Donkey Kong 64. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I haven't really found any complainers out there about Donkey Kong Bonanza because it's like that awesome of a game. One thing about the Switch 2, you guys are complaining way too early on because like we are getting a whole Switch's library. Like if you look at the Nintendo Switch, right? You look at all the Nintendo released games. Look at all those. Now, it's probably gonna be double that for the Switch 2. That's how much games we're probably gonna get. So don't complain now, because you're probably going to really like You're probably really gonna like the games, the options. Is this Banjo? Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie?
I'm Banjo!
Yeah, it's Banjo! That's surprising. I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is awesome. The way they used smashing ability throughout the game is so cool. I mean, I feel like I played the game fully through, and I played the game fully through. I mean, I haven't 100% finished it, like getting 700 bananas, but like I've gotten 400. There's a lot of bananas. If you want to get Donkey Kong Bonanza, I will support you. You are awesome for getting Donkey Kong Bonanza for your own sake. Trust me, if you are a Donkey Kong fan, you have to get it. If you want the same experience that you had for Mario Odyssey, like, this is one of those games. This is one of those games where it's like Mario Odyssey, but you get a smash stuff instead of throwing Cappy. And so, I feel like a lot of you people are not giving Donkey Kong Bonanza its like actual like its actual needage, or its its actual, I can't remember, I don't know what to call it, but you know what I mean, like its actual love that you need to give it. You need to give it love. It's like it's that type of game. It's like Mario Odyssey. And so Donkey Kong Bonanza, I love how the Bonanza power-ups are not power-ups, but like Like, yeah, I love how the Bonanza, like how they use that, and I love how, like, if you watched Beta 64, you'll find that Donkey Kong Bonanza started out as just Goomba and a pair of hands for grabbing and smashing stuff. And then you'll find that the Donkey Kong Bonanza was supposed to release on Switch 1, which kind of feels weird because, like, we get 2 3D games within like one system, like 2 really good 3D games, but I feel like that kind of ruined it. I can't thank Nintendo enough for making Donkey Kong Bonanza. We are going to talk about the Yoshi game. Like, it just came out. I don't have it, but I will share some info on it. This is probably one of the best Yoshi games. It is awesome. Yoshi's Island. I haven't played it fully through, but like, I've only played a couple of levels. As you can see, I've only passed through the first world. So Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is probably a really cool game. Like, from what I could see, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, like, from what I was expecting, like, early on, when I was little, I wanted to write letters to Nintendo so bad and be like, can you make a 3D Yoshi game? I was like, full on. I literally have a letter written inside my house somewhere. It's like, can you make a 3D Yoshi game? And I'm so surprised they did not make a 3D Yoshi. It'd be awesome if they made a 3D Yoshi game. Like, sure, we got like Mario Galaxy where you get a ride Yoshi, but like, I want a Yoshi game where you get a be Yoshi. I want a Yoshi game where you get a like hold baby Mario on your back or something like that. I want a 3D Yoshi game. But I'm not saying this Mysterious Book is bad. Like, you get to explore and everything, but it's still 2D. Like, I'm not complaining about it. Okay, fine. I'm kind of complaining about it, but like, you know, I was just so psyched to see if they would make a 3D Yoshi game. Yeah. I'm really surprised they didn't make a 3D Yoshi game, but they made Donkey Kong Bonanza, so who can I blame it on? Well, Nintendo, of course, but I don't want to do that. The expectations for the 3D Yoshi game was kind of like weird, because like when I would talk to people, they'd be like, oh yeah, they're definitely gonna make like a new 3D Yoshi game or something like that. When I would obviously fill their heads with a 3D Yoshi game, but I honestly think they would have pulled a 3D Yoshi game off. But yeah. So Yoshi and the Mysterious Book is a, like a, from what I saw, a more of like an like a expedition type thing, or like a, you know, like cave entry or something like that. You know, finding new creatures and stuff like that. What I really liked about that is that you were able to name them, which was really like that. That caught me off guard when I saw that. I was like, Nintendo doesn't do this often. Is this a Wii game? Like, I was so surprised. Like, but then again, when I saw you could like fish with another thing, I was like, this is just another Lakitu thing from Mario Odyssey. Like I was like, they reused Lakitu. So the Globut, I believe Mr. E called him. What? Globert? The dude that blows bubbles? I can't remember. I think a lot of people would call him Bubbles because he makes a lot of bubbles. I was like, they dug a hole through the top of a frog's head. Like, I was like really weirdly shocked about that thing. Like, it's a Yoshi game, which means it's also the Mario universe. Like, that would be so weird to just find that in like a 3D Mario game or something like that. Which we're gonna talk about 3D Mario in a little bit. But yeah, that would be strange. But yeah, I haven't played the game, so it's not my choice to decide whether or not you could buy it. Now, yes, I believe it's going to be one of those awesome games about, you know, stuff like that. Like, awesome games, as in, like, Mario Kart World was awesome, which I still support you buying it, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have no doubt it's going to be one of the best Yoshi games. Like, Yoshi fans are, like, probably already freaking out because they're playing it right now. I don't have it, I'm broke, so, yeah. So we're gonna talk about 3D Mario now. We're gonna play some Super Mario N64, which I'm kind of sad about something like this, because I'll tell you in a minute. Mario 64. Probably one of the best 3D Mario games because it was the first 3D Mario game. Now, Nintendo recently released that they were making a remake. Not making, but they were going to release it sometime. They're really into the N64 right now. And so, the remake that, like, I am really sad that they made this now, and this is one reason why. It's a 3D Mario game. So Nintendo fans are like, so what? They're making a 3D Mario game. You guys are probably like that too. Like, they're just making a add-on to a 64. Well, how I see it, they're trying to hold us off until we get the next 3D Mario game. Because, like, adding multiplayer, yeah, it's cool to 64, but, like, I would honestly, like, I would be held off if I were able to see better graphics and, like better mapping. Like this can't just be a what do you call it? yeah, a shape. Like that it can't just be like this cornered shape. It has to be like a full-on circle. Like I am really surprised by Nintendo. It's Switch 2, 4K graphics. Like, and then they go back to something like this. Literally 64. That's what the 64 was based off of. Their screen visuals. And then Switch 2. Oh, hey, come buy our Switch 2. Hey. Now, you can't use the graphics. Like, but it's weird. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of what the multiplayer looks like. From what I saw, Waluigi was actually in there. Like, legit not lying. Waluigi. So, what I saw Mario, Luigi, Wario, and then I saw a little skinny purple dude in the background, like way far in the back. Way far. So I'm like, are they actually gonna add Waluigi to like finally add him to a non-knockoff? Because, yeah. I kind of had to sign off for a little bit, but yeah. The Switch 2 is honestly the best, but like for adding a 64 game, I mean, like it would have to be better graphics to, like, so lots of people still have their N64 that they had when they were a kid, and if they were playing Mario then they would still have Mario. So it just confuses me. The next game I want to talk about is, what's it called? Star Fox. That game looks awesome. This is Mario 64 is probably the only game I'm probably gonna be like, yeah, that sucked. But hey, you can like change your logic. I changed mine a little bit, but you know. So see you 64. Star Fox 64. Probably one of the best Star Fox games because it introduced like actual 3D. Star Fox 64 for the Nintendo Switch 2 looks awesome. They actually remade it. They said they added new stuff. I love the way they used game chat. That's probably the only reason now you're gonna buy the Switch 2 camera. But yeah, it looks awesome, but I kind of had my expectations for like a new Star Fox game. But it's like a like weirded out type of way, because like I didn't expect this, but still it looks awesome. On how it looks, it is just awesome. So I love how they took the Nintendo Switch 2 graphics. I love how they literally built it from the ground up and not just like the DS version, where it's just like a little bit better graphics. I love that. This is probably one of the quickest things I have honestly nothing else to say. It looks that good of a game. Star Fox fans, you're probably gonna be freaked out by how this looks. That's all I have to say. I didn't really play much Star Fox. It's still a really good a really good dress code, I guess. But yeah, let's get on to the next thing. I believe it is, yeah, it's gonna be the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. I really hope they'd make it ground up, like from the Star Fox game. I really hope that, and I hope they add a new storyline. This brings back so many memories. Ocarina of Time, and yet I'm 14. I actually finished this game on the 3DS, not the 64. I did get a long way into the 64 until I was like, yeah, I got the one on the 3DS. Why not play the other one? So what I am hoping for this remake is like a better storyline, sort of. I don't want them to like tear down the storyline. What I want them to do is add to the storyline. I want them to be like Breath of the Wild Link goes back in time to something like this or something like that. I'm really hoping they make it ground up and not just like the what's it called? The 3D Mario 64. I'm really hang on, I'm trying to think of the song. I'm really hoping they are like looking forward to what they do with the like buttons and stuff because of how weirdly the buttons were or are. Oh, come on. I'm really liking, like, I'm wanting to see if they'll use the new Zoras, like from like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. This is my first. This was the first Zelda game I ever played. I want them. Like, I really want them to, like, go down with a bang or something like that, because I really want this series to have like if the series could have a sequel, I mean, oh, it does have a sequel, but like, you know, it's just kind of weird. For this series, I do not like, it's kind of weird to me. I mean, it's what I'm hoping for. Like, you can see the graphics right now. They're, I mean, not like graphics, but like the way the land is laid out. I like landscaping. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I would like to see better landscaping. I would probably want a bigger Hyrule field. Like, be the same, but like Hyrule field bigger. It'd be really cool to see what they do with the Gorons and the, what's it called? The Gorons and the Kakiri, because, like, you know, in the games now he just wakes up. I would like a new voice line for Link and the fairy or Navi. That would be really interesting to me. I'm really looking forward to what they add, because like, it can't just be a remake. I mean, I guess it can, but like I'm really looking forward to see what they add. It'd be really cool. I think that's it. Let me see if, am I missing? Oh, Mario Tennis 64, really, but this is the first game that added Waluigi. Waluigi was like, they made the character, but Nintendo licensed it. I really like how they added like baby Waluigi, because that's like the first time we see baby Waluigi. Like, we saw baby Wario, baby Peach and stuff like that. Um, I just like really like how they added Baby Waluigi. Story mode looks awesome. Like, I love how the cutscenes are actually really long. Now, hear me out. Cutscenes are like they tell most of the story. It's hard not to have them. Like Legend of Zelda, that was awesome to have all the cutscenes and stuff like that. I'm still like like cutscenes. Cutscenes in general. I like movies in video games. Like oh crap. What? My buttons are oh. I was doing cutscenes in general are really like fun to watch, especially like it's like movies made by Nintendo. Like that's like the best part about games like that is like my dad when he played Legend of Zelda, like Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time as a kid, and he literally watched me play the entire game through when he could because he loved the storyline and cutscenes. So story mode is really awesome, and the turning into babies thing. Switch 2 is awesome in its own way. They're going to make plenty of other games, like Nate the Hate said, Ocarina of Time remake, and so far so good because of the Star Fox. And so, yeah, I'm really excited to see what Nintendo does, but you know, it's Nintendo, so they'll always excite us and stuff like that. So that's my logic. What's yours? You gotta have logic for the Nintendo Switch 2. If you don't have a Switch 2 and you've watched this video all the way through, you gotta get one. It's that fun. But that's only if you're getting Nintendo licensed games. I mean, I guess there's some games out there that's like really good, but like Nintendo licensed games are really good. That's it for this video. I will see you guys later. Hope this logic helps you, and goodbye.